So, I wanted to talk about confidence and why you don't always need confidence to get the things you want. You can take it or leave it. A lot of things have already been done before. There's nothing new under the sun. So, why do you need confidence to do things that have already been figured out? And when you're socializing, no one's expecting you to not be confident. So it just seems like the normal thing to do to just be confident. But if you choose not to do that, no one, in my experience, is socializing. No one expects you to do much but be entertaining and to contribute to the conversation. But why do I need confidence to do something so simple? My definition of confidence is meeting a standard. And well, there's a few ways to define it, but I hear a lot of people, especially when it comes to attraction, talk about how important confidence is. And there's a lot of characteristics that would attribute to that characteristic, the characteristic of confidence, such as experience. You know, a lot of people, it's not that they're not confident, they just lack experience. If they've done certain things before, then of course they're going to appear more confident. But I wanted to mention that because I don't think that a lot of people should worry about having enough confidence if you're trying to do something that's already been done before. Like, I saw this interview with the scientist or physician, physicist, or whatever, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and they asked him if he wanted to go in outer space, and he said only if they'll send me somewhere no one has been before. And I thought it was interesting that he would say that because I think it would be fun to go in outer space regardless, if it's even possible. Walk on the moon. How many people get to walk on the moon? Just because someone's already been there doesn't mean it wouldn't be an interesting experience. But the only reason I wanted to bring that up is because the idea that you need to be confident to do something that's already been done. Now, you could try a different version of something that people are already used to. That would probably require some confidence to take a risk and do something that you don't know people are already going to like, but that risk seems worth it when you understand what you're offering and the value of something that you want to do. And in that way, another characteristic of confidence, aside from experience, is understanding value. So if someone wanted to present a new version of something that people are already aware of, you understanding the value of it is going to make you appear confident. And you see examples of that in lots of different areas in society, whether it be a style of playing a game in sports, or a different way to prepare food, or just any way to perform an action in an activity that's unique and specific to you. And so there are ways to accomplish what you want without confidence, in my opinion. A lot of people who appear confident are just posturing. They're just putting on airs. They're putting on a show. It's a mask, and I don't think people need to wear a mask when what you're trying to do already has a set process. One example of people or a person who seems to be overly confident is Kanye West. He's known for being arrogant. I talk about arrogant, or I have talked about arrogant celebrities often lately, but it just seems like in his situation and Kanye's situation that what appears to be confidence is probably just excitement and enthusiasm to get your ideas into the world and understanding the value of what you want to do. So those are three characteristics that people may confuse with confidence or being overly confident is excitement, enthusiasm. No, it was excitement and wanting to, I forgot what the other one I mentioned was, but you just want to, some people are just excited to get their ideas out there, like Kanye West. And you think that he's confident, and I'm sure that he is, especially now. His confidence may have waned a bit since his latest antics or previous antics. I don't know. I don't know the guy at all, of course, but I just think that a lot of people who are worried about being confident should worry about these other characteristics first, because if you have goals that you want to accomplish, then of course confidence is going to help, but it's not the only characteristic that's going to help you, especially when you're trying to do something that's procedural. So, something that some product or service that people can benefit from, you want to be confident enough for them to believe in what you're offering. Because if you don't believe in what you're doing, how can you expect other people to? But the image of confidence is not all that's going to help you when you really want something. Now, me, I've not been very confident throughout my entire life. I'm pretty confident now because I believe in what I like, and I have enough experience with my interests that I would say that I'm confident, but at the same time, I don't really think that I need too much confidence to accomplish my goals, because the way I view the situation is it's a procedure. It's something that most people could do with effort, and I don't think that I need confidence to produce something that I already know that people want, and I already know that people are satisfied with. So the confidence is just fulfilling a standard that's already been set. Now, raising the standard would require some effort, and I guess you need confidence to raise some standard, but to meet a standard is just giving people what you already know they want. Now, I guess you would need confidence to present something new, and I'd like to do both. I'd like to meet standards, and I'd like to raise standards, and I'd like to offer people something that they didn't know they wanted, to contribute to what other people have built. to be a part of what other people have been passionate about. So, in the comments, if you can, leave a comment about times when you've been confident, times when you haven't been confident, examples of confidence that you've witnessed before, and like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.